One of the things we know about legacy fundraising, or any legacy decisions for that matter, is that regardless of the words that we use or the terminology, these are strong reminders of personal mortality. And it turns out there's an entire field of experimental research that's devoted to the question of how does it change people's values and preferences when you remind them that they're going to die. I kid you not, this is a real thing. It's called terror management theory. And because of it, we have literally hundreds of experimental results that show us how people respond when we remind them of their mortality, such as talking about their estate planning. And for most people, most of the time, those responses fall into one of two categories. We've got the first stage response, which is avoidance, simply staying away from those death reminders. And the second stage response is called the pursuit of symbolic immortality, where people are looking at how some part of their identity, some part of their family or achievements or life story will continue on after them. So, in estate planning, legacy planning, avoidance, well, we know what that looks like. Oh, I'm going to put off that will planning until later. But we also see the importance of symbolic immortality, where we use permanence and permanence related language to describe the impact of those gifts. So let's talk about some things we know from research. One of the things we know, and this relates to the avoidance response, is frankly, if you want to have a larger audience, don't lead with death. In other words, a lot of ways that are most effective at communicating information about legacy giving don't necessarily lead with strong death reminders.